Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to our live. So, we're coming to you live from San Francisco, California. My name is Candy. I'm a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luisa. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
So, welcome, guys. Thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time. So, our topic for today is why summer is the perfect season to plant new seeds. So, we don't mean just like in the soil, right? Planting seed. I'm talking about planting seeds of change, like new dreams, new goals, and maybe even a new path, like starting your own digital business. So, when I think about how I got started, it wasn't because everything was perfect. It was because I made a choice during a season of possibility. Summer helped open my heart and my mind to something new. So, today we're going to share about 6 reasons why summer is such a powerful time to begin and how this season could be your turning point too. So, the first one is summer gives you space to breathe and think clearly. So, during summer, life feels just a little bit lighter. The kids are out of school, since the kids doesn't have school, the traffic's is not that congested. It's a bit easier to travel to work, and there's often more time to spend with family or even just with yourself. So that little bit of space is powerful. When things slow down, our minds open up. Summer gives us room to think about the life we really want, not the rushed one we've been living, but the one we dream about. This is the time that since the kids are out of school, this is the time that we plan like vacations, things to do with the whole family. And once you give yourself permission to think clearly, you also give yourself permission to act. So that's what I did. I took a small step, joined the digital business training, and little by little, things started to grow.
Yes, and then the next is summer energy helps you start strong. So, there's something about that summer sun that gives us a natural boost, right? So, we sometimes we'll feel more energized, more motivated, and more open to trying new things. And I feel like it's because, in the summer we have longer days, right? The sun doesn't set until later, 8 o'clock, 8:30 sometimes, right?
Mhm.
So, I feel like you're happier, you feel like you have more time in the day because of that. So, maybe like starting a business needs that kind of energy, right? So, when I started working on my digital business, I used that summer motivation to learn something new every day. So I started with watching the trainings. We have step-by-step training here in our digital business. So I watched that. I used it to set up my page and start showing up every day, even just a little at a time. So I told you that it was so awkward for me to start doing lives. So I always had my daughter with me. We would go to the park, and that's when I would do my lives because she was with me. So I had someone to do it with at that time. So, what I actually really love about this business is that it's very flexible. So you don't need to work 8 hours a day. But you can if you want to. But like for us who are also full-time employees, we don't have that luxury of working on this business 8 hours a day. So, but you just using that summer energy wisely, like an hour here or 30 minutes there, lunch break, morning, evening. It doesn't matter when you fit that time during the day, but use that time and you can help build something strong. So, summer helps us start with more life in us. So that's something to take advantage of. Start strong while the sun is still shining and the days are long. And you'll be surprised how far you can go when you ride that wave of this season's momentum.
And then the third one is new routines are easier to build in summer. So when it's summertime, like what Candy mentioned earlier, our schedule changes, kids are out of school, then we would take time off for a family vacation, and our workload also lightens a little bit because no need to drop off the kids to and from school. So that change is actually the best time to build a new habit or routine. And when I started my digital business, that was around summertime also, July, August. And I'd wake up a little earlier, work on my business for like 30 minutes or to an hour, and do just one small task like watch a video training or write a post or reply to a message. And summer felt lighter and more relaxed, that we didn't even feel like work. Parang hindi siya work kasi it felt more like growing, quietly but steadily. So by the time fall came, I already had a routine that worked, and because I started slow and steady, I didn't feel overwhelmed when life got busier again. And if you're thinking of starting something new, especially this business, summer is such a good time because even a 15-minute habit can turn into something life changing, like it did for me.
Yes, and then the fourth one is summer teaches us to take chances. So think about it. How many new things did we try during summer? There's new foods at barbecues, new outfits, new places, and new adventures. Since the weather is nice, we're more open and more curious. So why not also try something that could change your life? When I joined this digital business, I didn't know everything. I just said yes to trying something new, just like trying a new summer recipe or going to a new beach. I told myself, let's just see where this takes me. So that mindset, just trying, took me from being curious to being confident. So from watching others do it to doing it myself. So you don't need all the answers to start. You just need the heart to explore and the courage to take a chance. So summer reminds us it's okay to step into something new with excitement instead of fear.
Yes, and then the next is that you're already planting seeds every day. Why not make them count? So every day we plant seeds without even knowing it. The time we spend scrolling on our phones, on social media, the thoughts we entertain, the people we talk to, it's all planting something. So the question is, are you planting something that will grow into your dream? Probably not, right? Because if you're just scrolling through social media, that's just wasting time, right? You're on social media anyway. Why don't you use that to actually leverage social media and earn income from it? So so when I realized that I was spending hours online just watching other people win, I asked myself, why not plant my own seed instead? So I told you guys before, it took me a year to start this business. I really watched somebody grow in front of my very eyes. And at that time, like, I always thought, can I do that? Is that something I can do? Okay, great. She's earning money, but I don't know if I can do that. And then I eventually found, like, she started earning, 4 digits, and it became 5 digits. And I'm like, okay, I wasted that much time. I could have earned that same thing also, right? So that was the biggest regret on my part, because I waited that long. So now, like, I shifted my time from just watching to learning. So when I started my digital business now, like, I'm scrolling, but I'm also like always thinking like about creating as well, right? So when you're scrolling through Instagram, you're thinking, how can I benefit from this? How can I, use this to my advantage, maybe use it to post something of my own as well. And slowly I started building a business that now gives me extra income and hope for the future. So you don't need to do a big thing, you just need to plant the right kind of seed today. And you also have to be willing to water it daily. And I think summer is that perfect time, because for me, as a mom of two, my kids are off school. I don't have to come home and waste time reviewing with them, doing homework. This is the perfect time, because when you get home, there's nothing else that you need to do with the kids. Like, either you just go outside and play, or do chores, but nothing else that ties you down, and you have to do homework or study or do all these projects. Now you can use that time to actually build a business and grow. So summer is that season of action. So make those small actions count.
And then last one is what you start now will bloom in the next season. So seeds don't grow overnight. They grow with time, with care, and consistency. That's why starting in summer is the best time because it gives your seed time to take root before the busy seasons ahead. And since I mentioned earlier, I started my business around summer. So by fall, I was a bit more confident. And by winter time, I was learning new things like creating better posts, using Canva or other apps. And I also learned doing ads. So later on, after that, I started seeing results. So if you want to see change in your life this year, don't wait for someday. Plant your seed now. Let it take root during this bright, warm season so you can see the bloom when you need it most. So this digital business is not just something I do, it's something that grows with me and it can grow with you too, starting today.
Yes, so summer is a season of light, hope, and new beginnings. If there's something stirring in your heart, or if you've been thinking, I want to do something more, this is your sign. I planted my own seed last summer and it changed my life. I had doubts, I had fears, but I also had faith. And now I'm watching the fruit of that small decision grow every single day. And you can do the same. Start small, start curious, but start now. So if you want to learn more about what we do, how we work from home on our own time, or how you can build something for you and your family, just reach out. We're happy to guide you every step of the way. Simply just send us a message and let's make this summer the start of something beautiful.
Yeah, so like we always say, don't wait, don't waste your time waiting for that perfect moment, because that perfect moment is now, especially now that summer is here. Like we said, we have more time in the summer, there's more daylight, the days are longer, the kids are out of school. This is your perfect time to actually sit down, learn the business, do that step by step training, attend our free live webinar, which is our first step into learning about this business. So all you need to do is go to any one of our websites. My website is carlapurganan.com. Luisa's is luisaenriquez.com, and Candy's is theinglegacy.com. So we have a free live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can attend live, that would be great. There's no more excuse, no more homework, no more school. You can attend this live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Someone is there to answer all your questions. And what to expect in this live this webinar is that someone is there to give you an overview of our digital business. And there are people there who will share their success stories and why they joined and how they were able to succeed from this business, what the gifts that this business has been giving them. So if you can attend live, that would be great. Otherwise, it's okay. A replay link will also be available to you, and you can watch it at your own free time.
Yes, and if you've been thinking about starting something, this might be the season to finally plant your seed. Our digital business is simple, it's flexible, it's beginner friendly, and you won't be alone while doing your business. So if you're ready to learn more about how this works, send any of us a message and we'll walk you through on how you can start.
Yes, so that's it for us, guys. Thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow. Oh, we have a comment! Yay!
Hello, Coach Beth.
So that's our coach. She said hello to my fellow successful business owners. Thank you for your
Thank
support.
you.
So thank you, guys, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank
Bye, thank
you.
you.